Today on the channel, we finish up Mattel LJN Series 1 with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel LJN unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we finish up Series 1 with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. But for all your Dusty Rhodes needs, better head to Target. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And I did get this in through the door via the mail. Obviously, that's where these are coming from right now. Supposed to hit traditional retail Target stores around Black Friday. But as usual, your mileage may vary. Don't be there Black Friday morning. Say, where's my LJNs? Might be the week after. Like I said, your stores may vary. But one thing that's not going to vary is how we're going to do this review. We're going to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons to another Dusty Rhodes big rubber guy in this very video. So without further ado, let's dive into the American Dream. And this just isn't a common man here, as this is the Chase Edition black card, and really feels like Dusty would have been a black card back in the day. As we know, it went over to Grand Toys, that whole story. Not going to bore you with that. But a pretty cool Dusty, and this Dusty looks exactly like I would think of him in the LJN days if he would have been in there. And I guess who's to say he wouldn't have been eventually? I'm sure he would have been. But now, all these years later, we're getting it here, and we're getting it on a black card, also blue card. Now, to me, once again, I've been saying this from the get-go, I don't think the black cards are super, super rare, where it's just like unbelievably hard to find. I think they'll be okay. I thought they'd be fairly easy. And out of the whole Series 1, I got more black cards than blue cards sent to me via the mail from Target. So we'll see what happens. However, as much as I'd like to have a mint-on card set of these, I just don't know where I would store them. They take up a lot of room. It's kind of like the big rubber guys. That's a lot of real estate to cover per figure. So unless I got a new house, or maybe I build something or do something, we'll see maybe in the future. And I feel like it's still earlier enough. If I change my mind in Series 3, I'll be able to go back on Series 1 and 2 as well. Now, a lot of people, myself included, the Hulk Hogan came damaged. Cena came damaged. A lot of these come in damaged through the mail. That does happen. I think if you're a mint-on card collector, stores is probably better off for you for these. But let's dive into old Dusty Rhodes here. WWE Superstars, Dusty Rhodes, looking good. Dusty Rhodes logo down here. And then you got the LJN, the classic LJN. Poster hidden down below. You got the Hulkster and Big John Studd in the background, duking it out as we know. WWE Superstars, WWE logo at the top. Ages 6 and up, you 5-year-olds. You can maybe hold an LJN back in the day, but not in 2025 you can't. So make sure you're wary of that. On the back, you do get the file card. You do get the OG cross-sell down there. LJN logo again. WWE Superstars, UPC. Jibber jabber for days. Let's see what it says about the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, is just the common man working hard with his hands. Known for his soul and charisma, the 275-pound superstar from Austin, Texas, hits the ring ready to deliver a devastating bionic elbow for the 1, 2, 3. No doubt about it. Old Dusty not messing around. Dusty, a favorite of many once upon a time. Just a wild, getting over with his looks, of course. Just a ladies' man. We know how Dusty was. Looking good. But I'm here for this Dusty. As I said, this feels like it's something that should have happened along the way. Can I get it out without destroying the file card? I'm going to cut my file cards out, like a lot of us, and clip and save them. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Little plastic piece. See you later. Goodbye. Dusty off to the side. You get the little podium. Dusty Rhodes, poster inside. And I believe, is there 3 different posters, possibilities for posters. So make note of that. See you later. Goodbye. And what do we got for Dusty? Oh, we got the black card one. There he is. Classic Dusty right there. Looking good. Dusty Rhodes. You got Robert, Steve, Bill, some of the Mattel folks in the background. Looking pretty good. There it is. The old poster. Ready to dive in now to Dusty Rhodes. And it's weird. I don't know. Is this Dusty's most iconic look? I would have to say yes. Most people think of him in the polka dots. Now, I get it. When I think of Dusty, I want to think of the NWA era. I want to think Blood and Guts Dusty. I don't want to think Common Man Dusty, but Dusty went to another level in the WWF. A lot more TV sets tuned to WWF, a lot more notoriety in the WWF. So I think the majority of people, like my dad, he thinks of him like this. So it's crazy to think all those years of success, people think of this. And I guess you could say Harley Race, very similar as well. In the Midwest and other places, obviously, especially the Midwest, people think handsome Harley Race. They think of the Blood and Guts Harley Race, where maybe on a grander scale, they think King Harley Race. So always an interesting yin and yang with all of that. But we're going to dive into old Dusty Rhodes here. Now, we do get the accessory. We do get the hat. It's Boss Man's hat. We'll never forget that. Wish he came with the nightstick, just twirling that around. Always an iconic Dusty look there. But it looks like he's getting ready to rent a cab and maybe drive a cab around New York City or something. But you do get that hat on it. It is removable if you do not want it, as we can see here. But a nice effect piece, a nice piece of an accessory with him. But now we're diving into Dusty here, and you got that polka dot headband looking good. Would have been cool, and maybe they will do a repaint chase variant of the red polka dots. Maybe that's an option in the future. But it does look like Dusty up here in the head sculpt department. I think they got his likeness really good in this one. Got those blue-eyed souls just staring into you, looking good. Got those white teeth. Got that curly blonde hair up there, looking nice, looking like Dusty. And Dusty telling everybody he's number one. He might not be bleeding in the WWF, but he's still taping his fingers up like he's going to. Got a little peace sign down here. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. And you got the top over here. Once again, the yellow and black attack. And normally this is where I would say yellow and black attack, Striper fan, huge Striper fan, but in a plot twist, Todd McFarlane, Mark Summers, you guys knew all about this one, but I'm going to clue the audience in. They don't know about this. But actually, we'd say huge Striper fan, but in a huge plot twist. It's one of the biggest plot twists ever here on the channel. Striper was actually influenced by Dusty Rhodes once upon a time. Yes, it is true. Now, Striper does predate, I believe, the polka dot Dusty and stuff, but Dusty went to one of their concerts when they were in a small club. I think it was even a church, Mark Summers, you told me that. And Dusty came in and said, man, you guys need to be that pink and you need to get that yellow and black going on. Ditch that pink and black you're trying. And that's what Striper started with, a little pink and black. So you need to be like bumblebees. You need to be the yellow and black attack. Jesus will save you with that. And they took the gospel from one Dusty Rhodes once upon a time, and Striper changed everything and became the yellow and black attack we know them as of today. Michael Sweet and the boys as well. Now, once again, I'm not a Striper fan. I just report the news here. But the yellow and black attack looking good on Dusty here today. Got the wrist tape here. Maybe he was also going to be a member of the Killer Bees. Unfortunately, their paths didn't cross at the same time. He could have been the leader of the Killer Bees. You got the black knee pads. Got the polka dots. Once again, polka dots on the trunk. Got those yellow and white cowboy boots. Very iconic for Dusty as well. And as we do know, no articulation on these. And there's a lot of feedback about these being in two different pieces. Does not bother me at all. Everybody's like, I want the old school LJNs. Well, once again, like anything else, and we've talked about this with our business hat before, okay, you want original style LJNs all in one piece. Are you prepared to pay $50 for an LJN instead of $25? Are you? Most people say, yes, I would, but when it's time to get the wallet out, they would not. So I think this works just fine. There's some people that are up in arms about it, saying they're not true LJNs. Think what you want to think, I guess. It's your call at the end of the day. But this does look really nice. This is one of my favorites, probably my favorite figure from Series 1. I'm going to say it. The Hogan's kind of nostalgic. It's nice, but we've been there before. John Cena's nice, but doesn't really fit the LJN. Logan Paul easily last place. I think Dusty is the best figure of this because this feels like a natural progression of LJNs. Feels like something that we didn't get, that we could have got. So I think this is the best one here. This is what I want this LJN Mattel line to scream a lot more of. I don't think they will. We see Cody Rhodes probably coming in the future. You got Jey Uso. You got CM Punk. You got the Ultimate Warrior, King Kong Bundy too. But obviously for me, and probably a lot of people watching this, we'd rather see more stuff like this. Give us Brother Love. Give us the Bushwhackers, and so on and so on. Smash should be a good one too. We'll see what happens. But we do got some comparisons here. We got that Hulkster figure. You can see that. That sizing, not really the best right here either. So Hulkster, imagine if he was standing straight up, how much taller he'd be than Dusty. But once again, what is scaling? I've never seen a toy line perfect scaling, especially the LJNs once upon a time. But these two definitely do not scale together, if you ask me. But I do got Cody Rhodes. How about that? This was the old school AEW Jazzwares versions of Big Rubber Guys LJNs. This scale's pretty decent, I do think. So I don't mind that at all, really. That kind of works out there with that scaling. And then, of course, you got to bring out the big rubber guys, the ones that really brought the LJNs back to a lot of people. We got two different versions of Dusty Rhodes, the regular and the exclusive version. Not bad. You get the old school NWO Dusty over here. You get the WWF Dusty over here. Not a bad piece of business as well. So Dusty Rhodes, a must-have if you ask me in this LJN line. You got to pick this one up. It's a must-have in the collection. I'm happy we got this. I hope we get more stuff like this in the future. As much as this Hogan's cool, I don't need just repaints of old LJNs. Let's bring it to the new level. Let's get characters and stuff we missed out on. Give us the Bushwhackers. Give us Brother Love. I know maybe not the best selling possibilities with the business hat on, but that's what I'd like to see. And a little boy can dream from his table, can't he? Just like the American dream. So there it is, Dusty Rhodes, LJN Mattel, Series 1. What's your thoughts on this one? You picking it up? Long game? No game? Pass game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. And all the content it brings. So much content, it'll make your head spin. You know that by now. You can also check out YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. And The Kyle Peterson Show, name of my podcast every Tuesday where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for LJN Series 1, Dusty Rhodes, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?